morning.
Good morning.
From Palma de Mallorca, we have a sunny morning here. Wonderful. It's a Sunday when finally children under 14 are allowed to go out and exercise for 1 hour, 1 kilometer away from home with one parent. Hi Liz! Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. So Lexi is already ready. I'm ready as well for our bike ride. But before we go, we want to do the energy routine for ourselves and with you. Morning, morning! Hello to Catalonia from Mallorca. And Mars is staying home to paint the wardrobe inside. But afterwards he can go to the roof and exercise over there. And then we're planning to have a nice lunch on our roof terrace as well. So this is our plans. Don't know about yours, but you're welcome to join us. Whether it's daytime, morning time, evening time, you can just adjust your time of day, and you can do it in a more either more relaxed way or a more movie way, groovy way, you know. So it's Sunday. Let's enjoy it, and yeah, you can see how it's done with the family. Lexi is 13 now, but she's doing the routine since she was what, 3.5. Yeah, and Miles also, well, not since he was 3.5, but hi Sue,
14.
Hello to Devon. Yeah, so
14.
how old were you 10 years ago?
44, 45.
45, so since he was 45, and since I was then 35. So there you go, now you know our ages. So join us, yeah? We're gonna just do it daily routine with some radiant circuits, a little bit of a free flow, and it shouldn't take more than 15 minutes. And then we're gonna go ride the bike, Mars is gonna go paint the wardrobe, and you're gonna go do what you wanna do, okay? So let's do it. And we have dogs, which you don't see on the floor. I'm not gonna move the camera now, but they're a bit in the way, but okay, we'll navigate around them. So I'm not going to be explaining too much because most people know what the exercises are about, so we're going to just be doing them and I will say just a few words maybe, all right? So let's start with that lovely song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Now it's going. Okay. So we start from the beginning, right? Our 4 thumbs. Amas is sharing on the group, so we're gonna just wait. He will join in. He actually already did one, so he's just joining to inspire his friends to do it and to show that it's okay for men to do it too. Even for men who were in the military, it's okay to do it too. There is nothing wrong with it. Hi everybody. Hi Neske, hi Kati, thanks for coming. So, I hope you have some family members who are awake over there and who want to participate. And let's do it. You ready? Alright, so you see us? Yes, I see myself. It's just Farouk is in the way here. Farosha, please, move. Please move there. Come, let's go here, come on. There, here's the butter. Here, Farouk. No. Come on. Who's a good boy? Okay. Where do you go? Come on. Alright, that's a better place there. Good boy. Alright, so 4 thumbs. We start with a kidney thumb. You can massage it or you can tap on these points. This is how you find it. Center, to the sides, down. Look. Let's do it. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. But breathing out lightly, you don't have to force your breath. Buenos días, Katy. Estamos haciéndolo antes de ir con la bici con Alexia ahora. Ya estamos preparados, por eso estamos vestidos así. Okay, this was the first one. That's a kidney thumb. Yeah. Now we go into our thymus. As you see, you can do it like this, standing like Miles does, or you can move around. It's up to you. Like a, Tarzan thumb for our immune system. Remember to breathe. Okay, excellent. This is very good for empaths as well, for people who are sensitive. So it's not just good for the immune system, it's very good for your aura. It extends your aura and brings you back to yourself. Let's go to spleen thumb. It's either here, spleen 21, here at the bottom of the rib cage on both sides, or it's spleen neurolymphatic reflex point, and it's under the breast over here. This you can massage it too. See which one hurts more. Means this one for me is best today. So let's breathe. Lovely sunny morning here.
What was the point of moving the carpets if he's gone back there?
Because he wants to be in the sunshine. Let him be. Don't worry, be happy. Now let's go to the stomach point. What does stomach point do, Lexi?
Ground you.
Please speak up and in the camera.
Ground you.
Yeah. And what else? What does stomach do? Helps with what? What you eat? What do you do with it?
Digest.
Speak up, please.
Digest.
Okay, so it's very good for anything to do with digestion and for grounding. Okay, so these were the 4 thumbs. Very good. Okay, so what's our next song?
No carbon.
Alright, that's very good for the crossover, yeah? We're gonna first do the crossover on the body, so grab your shoulder with the opposite arm and drag your hand to the opposite hip and shake it off. Grab the shoulder, squeeze it, and drag the hand slowly to the opposite thumb. We can do it as well if you have somebody next to you. You can do it on the back, it's very good. You can do it on mine. So you grab the shoulder and you drag the energy. Very good. It crosses energy on the back as well. And it feels very good. Alright, somebody does it for Miles? Grab the energy and drag. Okay. Step a bit forward so let's see. Can we see? Thanks. Very good. If you don't have anybody, this is perfect. All you need is love. Okay, and now we're going to do the cross crawl. Okay, so the cross crawl can be just like that. So you just bring your hand to the opposite knee, and you can do it as slowly as you like. It doesn't have to be rushed. It's actually much better when it's slow because energy is catching up. You can do it with figure eights in your aura as well, which is even more efficient. Excellent. There you see the wood way of doing it, and here you see the fire way of doing it. And Lexi is in between. All right. Also, if you want to spice it up a little bit, you can do this on the back. So you stand like this, and you just connect your hand with your foot, with the opposite foot. It's also very good for the back. And if you have difficulty doing that, it means that you might be homolateral, that your energy is running forward. Not forward, sorry, that your energy is running parallel, sideways, instead of crossing over. This is what we do when we want to cross over. So this hemisphere communicates with this part of the body and vice versa. This is when we have our 100% of our capacity, because when it's like this, it is 50%. So if you feel like you cannot really coordinate very well, or it makes you even more tired, then you want to start first with the homolateral. You can do it 10 times like this first, slowly, breathing. You can do it sitting down, you can do it lying down. If you're feeling very tired or you're sick, then you can do it in bed. Okay, so you did it about 10 times, then you breathe and rest for a few seconds. And then you start crossing it over. And you do it about 2 times more than the parallel one. Okay? So this is if you feel like, "Whew, I just did this exercise, but it made me feel more tired." It might mean that you're homolateral. Okay, thank you. All right, that was our crossover exercise. How are you feeling now? Good? I need just a little bit of water. You can go to the next exercise, which is what?
Wayne Cook.
Yes.
Okay, you really need it. Have a seat and do it. Or stand.
You can do it standing or sitting. Standing, will you demonstrate?
Well, this exercise is not good for Wayne Cook. This music. Let's skip this song and go to another one. For Wayne Cook, it's a little bit more. This one is good. So, Wayne Cook is to organize your energy neurologically. So, the energy of the back brain is connected to the forebrain, and everything in the energy is communicating. Please stand over there, not behind me, so everybody can be in the camera. Thank you. So, if you feel like when you read, you can't remember what you read, or you read and you're falling asleep, or when you feel like you come into the room and it's like, what did I come here for? I have no idea. Or when you cannot express yourself properly, like you're trying to say something and some sort of gibberish comes out, or words get interimposed, or when you write you see like your letters in the word just mix up. This all can be a sign that you need a Wayne Cook posture to organize your energy neurologically. Yeah, makes sense? What else? What kind of other examples? When you
Well, it helps you to unconfuse yourself.
Exactly. When you feel confused, and also when you start feeling overwhelmed, when you're like, wow, it's all too much, or you start feeling like really hysterical, it also a sign that energies in your body aren't connecting, aren't communicating, and a good solution for this problem would be to do this. So let's do it. Have a seat. Or can you see? Have a seat. We'll see in the camera that if
Yeah, you can see.
you can see.
Yeah, at the
All
very
right.
edge you can see.
Okay, and if I can stand and they can sit, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are two ways to do it. They're going to be doing the sitting one. Okay, let's see you do it. So you put the leg on the opposite knee, your foot. You put you say it.
You put first let's start with the right leg because that's
Let's start with the left. That's from, you remember from Qigong? Yeah.
So we start with the left leg. You put, like Mommy said, you put your left leg on top of the opposite
Speak up,
knee.
please.
And you put your left hand on the sole of your foot right in the center. And you put your right hand under your left wrist and you put it on the ankle.
So basically, like that, if you're sitting, then your leg looks like this. Your opposite hand goes over the ankle, and the same hand goes here, over the sole, or here with the, what do you call them? Toes.
Toes.
So when you stand you don't do it standing like me like this, I'm just showing the hand for them. When you do it as a Wayne Cook standing, Tibetan Wayne Cook, then you stand like this, you put one arm in front of you, you put another one crossing, clasp your fingers, and bring your hands like this. So just like you're putting yourself into some sort of a pretzel. And you also cross your ankles. You can see my ankles now, but you can see that I'm crossing my ankles. So, and now we're going to take 5 deep, slow, gentle breaths. Okay? When you breathe in, bring your shoulders up. And when you breathe out, drop them down and relax yourself. And you can also breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you want to add to it that with every out breath, any stress, any confusion are leaving you, leaving your body. And with every breath, mind becomes clearer. And you get calmer. And now we're going to uncross ourselves and do it on the other side. So cross another ankle and unpretzel yourself and change hands and pretzel yourself back. And now we're going to do again 5 breaths. We're going to take 5 breaths. in through the nose, shoulders up, out through the mouth, shoulders down. You can close your eyes if you want to tune in into your energy better. Very good. Uncross your ankles, put the foot down, and now we're going to connect the fingers like this in the dome, tips of the fingers, and the thumb goes between the eyebrows. Here, what is called the third eye, okay? So here we're gonna take 5 more breaths, the same way, gently in through the nose and gently out through the mouth. And we're connecting all our meridians that are on the hands to the central nervous system. This is the bladder points where the central nervous system begins, because bladder meridian, this is bladder point, Bladder meridian governs the central nervous system. And here we have small intestine, here we have heart, here we have triple warmer, here we have pericardium, here we have lung, and here we have large intestine. So here we have metal, and here we have the whole fire. So by doing this, we are balancing metal and fire and connecting it to the central nervous system. Okay? So this was the raincoat. I feel calmer. You?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Alright, so what's our next exercise?
Our next exercise is
Connecting heaven and earth. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do the stretch with as well. Next song. Let's see if it's True Colors is fine for that. Okay, let me have a sip of water. If you have water, also is good. Because when you move energy, it does need water. Okay? Cells need water to rebuild themselves. So, do you want to guide through this exercise, or shall I do it? Or do you want to guide? You? Thank you. Okay, so then I'm given the responsibility for this exercise. You can put your hands on your thigh, on your, what do you call them?
thighs.
Thighs.
Okay, well then put them there. They're not hanging, they're really touching your legs. Okay, and you can, from this point, you can send your energy from your hands down your legs into the soil, into the ground, and see how this energy comes out from your feet, from your second toe, which is stomach, from your fourth toe, which is gallbladder meridian, and your little toe, which is bladder meridian. And these 3 rods go straight into the earth, deeply, down and down, come into the very center of the earth and anchor you there. Click, and you are grounded. Feel how much heavier your legs might feel now. And now, from the center of the earth, see that there is an energy coming up all the way up to your feet, and it enters your feet through the center of the soles of your feet, through the kidney, 1 point. It goes into the big toe. On both sides of the big toe we have liver meridian and spleen meridian. And these are our yin meridians that bring energy up the body, up the legs, into the torso, into the neck, into the head, into the eyes and ears. And then they can overflow through your crown into a beautiful fountain, transparent, translucent fountain of love, shining with all the rainbow colors. And this is the energy that goes down into the earth and grounds you again. And this is the cycle that can repeat. Energy from the head goes down and grounds you. Energy from the center of the earth comes up and nourishes your body. Gives you energy, gives you strength, gives you strong immune system, gives you healing, gives you love, gives you energy food. Okay, I think we're quite grounded, and now you can breathe in and bring your arms up into the air above your head. Connect them here, and then bring them back down on the out breath to your chest, to the heart center. And now you breathe in and stretch out like that. One hand goes up, touching the sky. Another hand goes down. Open your hands as well. Don't like that. And it's pushing up and pushing down. And the hand that is down is trying to touch the earth. And you also look up and hold your breath. And when you breathe out, gently bring the hands back to your heart. And repeat on the other side. Breathe in, stretch up, push down. Hold your breath. Breathe out and slowly bring your hands back. And now we're going to repeat one more time on both sides. Breathing in. You can say, I'm touching the sun. And on the bottom, I'm touching the green grass. And you bring this beautiful energy of the sun and the green grass back to your heart. And on another side, we want to say, I'm touching the star. And I'm touching sand on the beach. And then you bring this energy of the star and of the sand on the beach back to your heart. And now we're going to bend over and hang for 2 deep breaths. If you want, you can touch the ground with your fingers, or you can just hang. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. And after the 2 deep breaths, you see what your body wants. If you want to come up with figures of 8, you can try to do that. If it feels good. Lexi wanted to roll her aura towards herself. When you have your hands here, take another breath. And on the out breath, slowly bring your hands and arms down to your sides. Excellent. This is very, very good exercise for your joints, to move energy in the body, to activate radiant circuits in the body, to be more joyful, to be more happy. This is excellent to prevent arthritis, things like that. And it's also, as you saw, it's very good for grounding. So if you feel like you would like to, it's like you feel like you want to smile after this exercise, this is because this exercise does that to you, okay? So this was called Connecting Heaven and Earth. What's next?
The diaphragm.
Well, it's actually not in the daily routine, the diaphragm, but it is the exercise that is very good. So let's do it, Lexi, good reminder. Freeing the diaphragm. So you put one hand, it is Donna's exercise, we learned it actually as part of a certification program, as part of the routine, but it didn't make the cut into the short official version, because otherwise the routine would be just too long and people wouldn't be able to follow it. So one hand goes at the top of the rib cage in the center, another hand goes on the top of that hand, and you close your elbows. It's like you're hugging your rib cage, okay? And when you breathe in, so it's isometric breath, isometric exercise, which means when we're gonna breathe in, you're gonna press with your hands against your abdominal muscles, your diaphragm muscle, and with your abdominal muscle press against the hands, okay, while we hold the breath, and then we release it, okay? So let's do it. Hands here, hand on the top, close the elbows, breathe in, and press against the muscles, and muscles pressing against the hand, and hold the breath. Don't press with all your might, it's about 70% of your might. And then breathe out. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in, and close, and hold your breath. One more time, breathe in, and press against the muscles, and muscles against the hands, and breathe out. After this exercise, what is very good is to do a belt flow. So belt flow, it's a flow that flows over here like a belt, It's a radiant circuit flow that is very, very important. So what you do is that you use your both hands and you drag the energy from this kidney towards this side of the body, bless you, and then you do it about 3 times, and then you drag the energy down the leg, all the way down and off your foot, okay? And then you repeat it on this side of the body. So you drag energy from your kidney area to the opposite hip 3 times firmly, and then you go down the leg and off the foot. And when you're here, while you were there, you can start from the big toe and going up the foot. It's just, you won't see. Let me see if I show like this. Step away, please. Okay, you can see me here. Yes. So we did this. Let's do it again. It's always good to do again. On the other side. And now from the big toe, you go up the legs to this point and back to the end of the rib cage. So we traced Spleen Meridian now. So we were taught actually by Sarah Allen, I think on the Radiant Circuits DVD class with Donna, that every time when you're down, don't waste the opportunity to bring the earth energy back into you. So whatever exercise you do and you finish by hanging down, then grab the energy from the earth and put it into your big toe, into your legs, and bring it back to your body. Okay, so what's next? Oh, let's do the valves. This is also not a part of the official short version, but no, it's not a short version, it's just official version, but it's an extended version. So we can start by massaging the creases over here, and we're gonna restart our Ileocecal and Houston valves, which are so important. They're like drums in the body, that when they are off, then we can feel more stressed, we can have diarrhea, we can have all sorts of digestive disorders,
Cramps.
and cramps as well.
Like cramps.
Yeah, it can be as well. So you activated the energy over here, and now with your fingers, put your fingers into the creases. When you breathe in, you breathe in and drag energy up to the rib cage, and then shake off your fingers. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in and out. Quite firmly. Breathe in and out. And on the last one, we're going to, let's do it again one more time. Breathe in. And now when we go down, just with our thumbs, gently bring this energy down and fix it like that. So that's excellent, because these valves also influence the heart, because heart is also a drum. So it's this drum bit, when it's off, there is the whole rhythm of the body is off. So these points are super important, guys. I recommend you in your own home that you add those points to your daily energy routine, because as soon as you're stressed, I can promise you they go off. One of them goes off, okay? So before, what we did was opening diaphragm so you can have more oxygen to your lungs, and it also, when it's closed, when this energy of this muscle is squeezed like that, we can have headaches, we also can start feeling hysterical, just distressed. We can even have depression. You know, that's what I was reading from Donna's manual many years ago. So there can be all sorts of similarly, you know, the ones that, you know, Western medicine say, oh, take a pill, take a painkiller, but it can be just that you need to open your diaphragm and have a glass of water, and maybe your headache will be gone. I'm not saying that this is the case in your case, because for headaches, for example, can be so many different reasons, but it can be, you know, so no harm in trying. And afterwards, what we did, belt flow. Belt flow is a it's one of the radiant circuits. What it majorly does, it regulates energy over here. So, for example, whoever has problems with anything to do with this area, anything, whether it's uterus, whether it's digestion, whether it's intestine, you name it, you know, whether you have problems in the ovaries, whether you have anything to do in this area, this is a super good exercise because it moves energy and organizes it. And another thing is that this flow connects the top with the bottom. So the moments when you feel like your head is ruling you and your legs are not connected to you, it's like you're doing something and your head is, you're cutting something in the kitchen and your head is at work or in another country, ruling another country maybe, you know. So yes, this is the moment when you can be almost 100% sure that your belt flow is not flowing properly because you are not connecting. And also what happens when it's not only your head and your legs is the chakras, because when there is a break over here, the chakras are disconnected, there is no communication, for example, between your solar plexus and your root chakra. And the meridians, all meridians that go through this area, they also have a difficulty connecting, you know, so it's a big deal too. So freeing the diaphragm, belt flow, and what do you call them? Resetting Ileocecal and Houston valves. This is my suggestion to you to try it on your own, and you will see that it can help you a lot with so many different issues as you heard. What's next?
The hookup.
Yeah, let's hook up. Let's have a little water. Go get some water, Lex. Just take mine. Alright, hookup is easy. I'm sure everybody already knows it. But also, of course, there are different ways to do it. So we can do the traditional classical one, which is your middle finger goes into your third eye in between the eyebrows. Yeah, and another middle finger goes into your belly button. Or if you don't like this feeling, some people don't like the feeling of having middle finger or any finger in their belly buttons, you can go a little bit lower, just a little lower, and just put all your fingers in here, okay? Sometimes it feels really good. This is a triple warmer alarm point, and this is actually, in Chinese medicine, it is called lower dantian, so it's a storage of energy here. And you press a little, you know, you can go with a, I will go now with a belly button. So press a little bit, pull up a little bit these two centers, breathe in and hold your breath. So it's about 10-12 seconds, or as long as you can hold your breath. And normally, if you didn't take a big breath by yourself, I will do it again, because maybe energy has problems with connecting now. Let's do it. Alright, there is something that we have to do now, because I can feel that there is what we didn't forget, we just skipped it. There is another exercise that normally goes after the Wayne Cook, and this is a crown pull. It releases the congested energy in the head, which is also super, super important when we just think, stress. So we need to relax and release it. Okay, so let's do it. So imagine we were finishing here with a Wayne Cook. And now you curl your fingers together like this, and breathe in, press in, and pull your forehead apart, like as if you were trying to open a door. And shake your fingers off. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in and out. And now we're going through the central line. So if you finished here, your fingers were here, then this is where you start now on the hairline, yeah? So we're going through the central line of the hand. You press your tips of the fingers in, breathe in, and you can push as little as that, or you can drag your energy or your fingers all the way down. See which one feels good. To me, right now, feels good just the central line. Let's see if you like the whole head, Miles. You doing the whole head? Good. And when you came to the neck, then you also do the neck. So fingers in the center, and drag energy to the sides and to the shoulders, and hang on the shoulders. Take a few breaths here. And now just drag your fingers forwards from that tight muscle that is upper trapezius muscle that is governed by kidneys, and also there's triple wall points here and gallbladder points. There is a lot of stress on the shoulder, small intestine points. So there is a lot of shoulder congestion there. So when you do this, you're releasing this congestion, and you shake your hands off. Or you can also do another thing when you finished here and you hanging on your shoulders like this or like that. Then you bring this energy like this to your heart, and you keep try it as well. It's very good because it's very calming, because heart has incredible healing power. So whatever stress we had over there, even if you bring it over here, it can transform it just with the power of unconditional love that is there, the power of wisdom, of compassion, of kindness to yourself. Because what you're doing to yourself right now is you're just being kind to yourself. When you treat your body like this, when you honor your energy like that, you're being kind and compassionate to yourself and caring. Because if your energy is on zero, if your battery is empty, there's no way you can help anybody. So this self-care, it may seem selfish, but it's not really selfish, because it is, if you want to give more, you need to do that. Or if you want just to enjoy your life, maybe you don't want to give anything to anyone, that's fine too. Maybe you want just to be a calm, happy person and contribute to the energy of the world like that. Well, this is your chance. Okay. Excellent, feels good, doesn't it? Alright, so we will with the hookup. Yes, so after we did this hookup, there is another hookup that is called neurological hookup that Donna teaches on one of the advanced DVDs classes. I can't remember which one now, maybe in 5 Elements, maybe in something else. So it's like that this middle finger stays here, and the other, either thumb, or you can do it with the thumbs actually. One thumb goes into your power point. Power point is this indentation over here, where the skull meets the neck, alright? And another thumb goes into that point over here in the third eye. So just hold here and take 3 deep breaths. Deep, slow, gentle, no need to force. Sometimes people think that deep means no, it can be very gentle. Deep just means that it's not staying here. Deep means that it goes all the way down. When you release the air, you can open your lips gently and release the air gently, like you're feeling this little breathe coming out of your mouth. It is very good for the energy of stomach, because stomach energy governs lips. And when you do that, you gently balance your stomach energy. And on the other side, so thumb, thumb, and 3 breaths. Excellent. And you know what? I feel like I need to pull my ears out, so let's do that. Maybe you too, if you already listen to a lot. So when there is a sensory or tonal audio overload, this is a very, very good thing to pull your ears out. And we're also massaging 200 acupressure points on the body, which means we're giving the whole body a good workout. And by doing this, you're releasing the excess energy around your head and around your ears area, so you can actually receive information after that, and it just doesn't bounce off and overwhelms you. What's next? We're forgetting something?
This.
You remember what this is called, right? Celtic weave? I think you're still asleep, my love? We're gonna go on a bicycle soon. Okay, have a little bit of water. And okay, and let's do this one. This is also not in the official version that Donna teaches, Celtic weave, for the aura exercise, just because again, otherwise you see it's gonna be too long. But actually right now, of course, it's because you're explaining it. This all can be done in 5 minutes, which you know because you know my video. I show all of these exercises on my video, which is 5 minutes and something seconds, So when you do them without any explanations, without stopping, and etc., you can finish them in 5 minutes if you're in a hurry, right? If you're not in a hurry, you can take as long as half an hour to do that, and this is good for the body. So where were we? Rub your hands together, shake them off. This exercise organizes your biofield. Okay, biofield means that we don't stop over here with our, we don't end with our skin. There are layers, 7 layers of the aura, and this is like our, like Donna says, it's our what do you call it? A spacesuit. Smile. This is our spacesuit while we're on Earth, and it goes like a bubble like this around us, and it has to come at least to the fingertips. And when we're stressed, it can either collapse, and it's just here, leaving us there quite vulnerable and exposed, or also what can happen is that there can be different holes in the aura that can let in wind, remember, the diverse climates, or somebody's negative emotions or toxins, etc. So this also takes care with this exercise. Another thing, dysfunction that can happen with the aura is that people who give a lot, who are very sensitive, who are very compassionate, who are kind, who want to help, their aura, it's like them. It leaves them and goes out. So it may be going out for kilometers, maybe it comes to America and to Australia, but it doesn't stay with you. So it's like there is a hole between you and your aura, and in this hole also this hole becomes very your liability point, your weakness. Okay, so how do we take care of it? That the aura is strong, there are no holes, it's all weaved together, and it is attached to me, to her, to him, and to you. All right, rub your hands together, shake them off. Feel the beautiful, colorful ball of energy in between your fingers. You can paint it whichever color you want. It can be rainbow, all of the colors that you can think of, or it can be some color that you really first comes to your mind. Which color first comes to your mind, Lexi? Speak up, please.
Yellow.
All right, thank you. Yellow, and you?
Blue.
Blue, okay. And for me, I think I'm gonna take lilac. Lilac came to me. Okay, so this is the color that my energy wants right now. Whichever color you have, it's your color that you need right now. Okay, so now we're breathing in and bringing this beautiful ball of color to our head, to the ears, to the hemispheres. You can take a few breaths here and feel how this colorful energy is feeding your brain and relaxing it and calming it down and organizing it. And now when you feel that you had enough, that you nourished your brain enough with this energy, you breathe in, and on the in-breath you bring your elbows together and you cross your arms like this, your hands, and on the out-breath gently uncross. All right? Yes? And then on the in-breath you cross in front of your chest, out-breath, uncross. Now in front of the knees, breathing in, breathing out, and in front of your feet. Breathing in, breathing out, and now scoop this beautiful energy from Mother Earth and bring it all the way up above your head and shower yourself. Woo. Okay, you can shower yourself on the back more, and you can do afterwards, you can do figure eights in front of your heart, which also is additional tool to tie your aura back to your body. You can do them slowly, don't have to be hectic. It's up to your rhythm. If you're a water person, or who else likes slow? Earth person, take it easy, go gently. All right? Not everybody likes fast, not everybody is wood and fire. And metals, I think they go efficient. It's just like for them, it has to be an adequate amount, not too fast, not too slow, just right. Right? Like our planet, Goldilocks effect. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. All right, so we did that exercise. Anything, any wishes, please? What is your favorite exercise, Miles? Smile.
Favorite?
Finish on zip up.
Zip up. Thank you so much. Zip up, of course. Yay! My family knows stuff. All right. So zip up. Let's all shake our hands together. Rub our hands together and shake them off again, just to clean our tools, because our hands are electromagnetic, and what we're doing, it's not magic woo-hoo. It's just we're aligning our electromagnets on our fingers and hands here and here with our energy that also has magnets in it and electricity in it, and it's electromagnetic. So we just align it and we guide it the way we want it. Mouse, can you step a little bit, Lexi, here, so we can, yeah, everybody can see. Perfect, like that. So you start at the bottom of the torso, at the pubic bone. You breathe in, and you slowly drag this energy up through the Central Meridian, all the way to your bottom lip. Okay? You can do it a few more times. If you start feeling like, I'm not sure I really enjoy this exercise, it might feel that you have too much stuff over here. Let's try to get rid of it. So we're going to flash our Central Meridian before we zip it up. So what we're going to do, we do, for people who really loved it, you don't need to do it, but for people who felt like, it's not as good as I expected, so we do it the other way. You put your hands, your fingers here to the bottom lip, and you drag your hands down once. It's like you're opening yourself right now, because we go now against the flow of the Central Meridian, and shake your hands off. So you open yourself. Imagine over here you have a beautiful cloth of shining, brilliant color, white color if you want, or any color that is cleansing to you, and you just go like that, and you cleanse whatever clutter can be collected here in your Central Meridian. Shake it off. Try with the left hand. Imagine that this cloth or sponge absorbs everything that doesn't belong to you, whoever's emotions, whichever negativity. Okay, shake it off. Okay, we shake it off into the earth, because earth takes everything and transforms everything into flowers. Okay, so we shook out a lot of energy, lots of flowers came up. Okay, and so we did that, you cleaned it, and now we're going to zip it up. Okay, so, and actually we're going to zip it up with a lovely affirmation for the day before we finish. Yeah, so what kind of day would you like to have, Lexi?
A peaceful, fun day.
A peaceful, fun day for Lexi. For Miles?
Calm and interesting day.
Calm and interesting day, and as well probably with a smile. Would be nice for me. And for me, what kind of day would I like to have? I would like to have a creative, fun day as well, okay? And enjoy time with my family and be healthy. So for me, it's healthy, fun, creative, family day. So you say what you want to say, all right? What kind of day you want to have, or what kind of night you want to have if you go to sleep now. You want to have relaxing, restful, restoring sleep, okay? Peaceful sleep. When you wake up and you're full of energy and you're happy. So this is what you're going to put in your Central Meridian, okay? And you're going to put fun and peace for you, interesting and calm. So calmness and interesting interest. So, but what I'm saying is that instead of saying, I have an interesting and calm day, you can say, I am fun. So you are doing it in yourself. You're activating this in yourself. And this is what you're going to experience. Let's do that. So Lexi says, first Lexi.
I'm peaceful.
Yeah, I'm peaceful, or I'm peace. I'm peace. Next one.
I'm fun.
I am fun. Miles.
I'm calm.
I am calm. One more.
Interesting.
I'm interesting. What we're doing here, we're locking it. Before we didn't do it, we're locking this affirmation in. And for me, I'm saying, I am creativity. I am health. Oh, I'm going to say, I am patience. That came to me. I am patience. And I'm love. I am love. Ta-da! Let's say as well, I'm joy. I am joy. And now we're going to look up as well our governing meridian. So you start from here, you drag energy up, take over and bring it back here and zip up here one more time. Click. And now we have both our back and central completely zipped. Okay? Which means we are not vulnerable to outside. We are in our center, our chakras are protected, our back is protected and the governing flows in the right direction. And when we do that, we create this what is called microcosmic orbit that goes, we think like we just did this, like a one-dimensional or two-dimensional, but this actually, when it activates, it goes everywhere. Imagine those like circles that go all the way around you, everywhere. Central one here, and it goes more and more and more and more. And it's beautiful, it's grounding, it's calming, it makes you happy because it's a radiant circuit. So Central Meridian become a radiant circuit and goes out all the way into all the layers of the aura. That's it. Good job, guys. We've done it. Drink some water. Enjoy the time of the day wherever you are. Hi, Jill. Hi, Donna. So that was us from Palma de Mallorca for you on Sunday, whatever day it is. What was 26? 26th of April 2020. That was daily energy routine, Sunday version with the family. If you like to learn a little more, go to YouTube, find Donna Eden official daily energy routine. There are also other videos of other teachers. There is also my video that is there for 7 years and has apparently 92,000 views. So I'm very honored. Thank you, guys. And yeah, have a happy day. Mwah! Bye. Lots of love.
Bye.
Oh, John is watching. Now he came up. Bye, John. We're going now. Bye. Happy Sunday.